Raquel, you've got to earn your living. It's your birthday and your mum's really proud of you. Tell us about our first guest on I'm Rex Hunt and You're Not.
He is a member of the AFL's Elite 200 Club. He represented the Lions between 1977 and 1989. He's, of course, best remembered for his robust build and those dashing goals from the half-forward line. Please welcome Mick Conlan.
G'day, Mick. Come on, sit down there, mate. Now, mate, we won't ask you how many shoe companies you work for because we haven't got that long, all right? But you're now with Nike. I'm told it's Nike. That's a good-looking haircut, Mick. I reckon that's it's gone grey, though, Mick. What happened?
Distinguished look, Rex. Distinguished look.
I can remember you kicked an enormous goal in '86 in the elimination final. You hadn't had a touch all day, but you came through like a very fast train. That was some good days, Fitzroy. And looking back, perhaps under Robert Walls, you might have been a touch unlucky not to go a lot further.
Yes, I think when Robert was coaching Fitzroy, 81 and 83, we had very competitive sides. I think probably the best side I would have played in at Fitzroy was definitely the 83 year.
You didn't shy away from a contest, even as a kid. Were you aggressive at the football and at the opponent?
I wouldn't say aggressive. I would say I just like to touch the football on frequent occasions, but I wouldn't say aggressive. OK, we're picking up some highlights now. This is against my old side, Richmond, and have a look at the famous number 12. He turns around on a sixpence and bangs through one at the main scoreboard end. This is vintage Mick Conlan. He's a tough boy. He drinks his milk out of a dirty glass, Mick. There's no doubt about that. And sprinkles the old broken glass on his cornflakes and Cocoa Pops. And here we are. Now the old fence, do I recognise that as possibly the old South Melbourne ground? Is it? No, it's at the Junction Oval. The Junction Oval, there's the famous scoreboard. And it's a shame there that league football's not being played there again. But Mick, look at the muscles here. You look like little Abner, mate. You make little Abner look like a Biafran. Have a look at you. And you don't like to show the crowd much, the football. Lace up and away it went. Now, there's a good player. That was Bernie Harris. No, that was Leon Harris, now with the Faulkner footy people. And in the wet, Mick, a beautiful goal, mate. I tell you what, you've got a bit of a ski slope nose like Frosty Miller. Not in the same class, but you had a few knocks on the snout. Oh, the occasional one, yes. I'm caught by a half-back flanker now and again.
Do you still get a kick out of going to the footy? Do you follow it closely, or is football sort of passed you by a little bit?
No, actually, I do go most weekends.
Yeah.
I actually probably watch not so much Fitzroy on every weekend, but other clubs.
Yeah.
So I would go to an AFL game on each weekend.
Yeah. Mick, do you always consider yourself a Fitzroy person?
Oh, absolutely. I was very fortunate to play with Fitzroy for 13 seasons, and I sort of I've got a lot of ties still at Fitzroy. I'm still involved in the club in a light capacity, not in a managerial role or sort of committee role or anything, but I still talk to a lot of the players and still friends with a couple of current players there now. So I still sort of visit the club on regular occasions.
We had young Jared Malloy in last week, and what a magnificent young boy he is, and from a very, very good pedigree. But the kids I like down there, I spoke to their Guernsey presentation, and people say, the kids are not interested today, but the 18 and 19-year-old kids just want to play footy like you and I did.
Yes, I think the nucleus of the young players at Fitzroy at the present moment is fantastic. The Malloys, the Johnsons. I think the potential is there as long as the club can hold on and survive. Yeah,
you've been a great character, and I just wanted to sort of let people know what a great man you are, because I think before this show came along, we sort of let people like you just drift away. You're a great player and a good man, and a beautiful handshake, Mick. Thanks a lot. That finger has been just absolutely devastated. But Raquel, we do have a little bit of a memento for marvellous, mighty, tough Mick Conlan.
No, you didn't mention Mick's Richard Gere look. It's very
Richard Gere doesn't do a lot for me. I know he does a lot for you. You like Richard Gere and kangaroos, don't you?
He's still in good shape. Congratulations there.
Thank you very much.
And from Sony Discman there for you.
Yeah, we've got the Sony Discman for you, Mick, the one and only. And Mick, you can go jog and trot around the park to your favourite tunes with this wonderful Sony Discman. It is magnificent, as Rex would say. Hey, Rex.
Yes, Craig?
You know you said Mickey Conlan was tough.
Yes.
One day Mother Teresa was sick, so Mick sent her a get worse card.
Just leave the smart stuff to me, Craig, you idiot. Back after the break, I'm Rex Hunt and you're not.